So we're back. Here we go. I got another piece of that steel. Well, I got the other half of that steel. I also got a 6-inch piece. This is what I'm going to use for the table. I got some small knobs also for, you know, when I move the pieces up and down. But that's for later. Right now, I'll show you what I did. Alright, here we go. So since I showed how to draw this one out, I basically just took this one and I made a new one exactly like it. Pulled over the same. I think we're like 1 inch and 5/16 here. I pulled it over 1 inch and 5/16 here. So they'll basically line up. This hangs over about 1 inch on each side, so we have a little room to play. So I took it, this already fits over the hole, so I know that. Like I said in my last one, I think the reason these were off was because I stretched it over and then did the holes. If you watch the last one, you'll see I had the little hole in the middle, I slid it over and then I pushed it over. So that's probably what made them, but we'll see. What I want to do here, I was thinking what I might do is just mill straight. I'll drill some holes and I'll mill like a square, like that. So I'll just mill this out and then mill that out. But I want to put a hole on each of these corners so I can start the mill. So let me go drill some holes and we'll be back. Here's my 4 holes. Got my carbide end mill. See, I don't want to plunge, you know, you can plunge cut into stuff, but I figured I'll just start out and I'll take a little bit off, come as whatever I can, and then once I get this middle out, then we'll work on the edges. Alright, over to the mill. So, here we are. I've yet to figure out a good setup for my mill. I've got everything on little tripods and everything, but I think this will work. It's been a while since I showed you this. This is another thing I made. I took a butterfly impact wrench. I had to turn this on my lathe because this is a square bit and this fits a 3/8, so I took a 3/8 socket and I milled a piece of aluminum down to a square. Put it on. Zip out my trusty collet. Which I don't know if I showed this either, but that came out. That's another thing I TIG welded when I was learning TIG. It actually works pretty good. So I still got that Tapomatic I still need to try, which when I make my jig, that'll be next. Alright. So here we go. 3/8, too big. Alright. 3/8 collet. Slip it right on in there. Find the hole. Put it on and tighten all the way up. Nice and tight. Alright. Now, so here comes the fun part. Alright, let's get this put down on the mill and get to it. Here we go. Guess I hope to turn it on. Here we go. Alrighty. Oh, I guess I didn't get it off. I gotta get used to that power feed. I think I'm also climb milling some of this. Yeah, I gotta get back into this milling. I haven't done it for a while. There's one piece out. Now, let's see if we can just get the rest down to where I can hit it. I have a rotary cable, which is heavy as hell, but I don't know if I'd get it right doing it on this. You can see little T-slots I made myself. I don't know how I'd mount it. It's too small of a hole to try. I forgot how heavy this sucker is. So let me just go at this other part right here. I think I'm just gonna leave it in manual and we'll try it there. Alright. We got two sides down. Well, it ain't pretty, but it's getting there. All right. Well, it's a circle. I'll meet you over at the drill press. I'll show you what I'm gonna do to smooth these two out, especially this one. So, you can see we have a lot to clean here and here and here, and that's exactly what it's showing here. So, that's what we gotta do right there. That'll be it. Since you can't inside grind on a small wheel attachment or a grinder, looks like it's time to pull out these bad boys. Hook this up. I'm just gonna hook it up to my drill press. You're not really supposed to because drill presses aren't made for side to side. That's where the milk comes in. But let's go ahead and do it on the drill press. That's what most people have is a drill press. So let's go ahead and do it. Meet you over at the drill press. When I first started knife making, this is how I did my choils and everything. So let's give this a try. I only have one or two of these. I got a bunch of the little ones, so I might have to switch out to the smaller one. Just take it easy. I think I'm gonna speed up, get this thing going. Alright, let's see how that goes. The whole head of my, I was wondering why it was moving like that. The whole head of the drill press was moving. So we're working with here. What was that? 1 5/16. So looks like we need more here. More down here. Yeehaw! See, I don't have the size for this. I got all the little ones and the mid-size. But not the big ones for some reason. But man, you just go to True Grit. Yeah, you can buy them by the drum. This is my last one for this, so let's hope this one works. Well, I got plenty of these 50s and stuff, so. Look at that. Right where the black mark is here, we need to go out. And just a little bit at the top. Getting there. All right, look at that. I'd say we've worn that one down. Woo-wee. I don't think I've ever worn a belt down that much. Man, that hurts. Look at that big old welt put on me. I can tell that one's gonna swell up big time. That is gonna get black and blue. I'm gonna take a little break. We'll be back at it. It's dinner time for sure. It's almost 6 o'clock and my thumb is hurting. I gotta go treat that, so. Alright, I'll be back. Before I go any further, I wanna just check the lip here. Glasses on. So it looks like we're at a little bit shy of 7/8. Now, another thing I'm gonna do, while I have this up here, see, with all 4 bolts in there, it doesn't move at all. Even when these are loose, it moves forward and backwards, but, so we know we're good there. So I'm going to put a mark here. Oh, let's tighten this up. Put a mark here. A mark here. A mark here. A mark there. The thing is, I'm going to put the second one behind it, so it will move out, but these will still line up, since I still have a little bit of grinding to do. Because even though I milled these holes out and they're all crooked, I can still mark where they're at and go ahead and drill them with the other one, and it'll be straight. See, on this one, we're just over 3/4. So it's about a 1/16 to an 1/8 off. Yeah, so that's how we're going to do. We are going to have to take, looks like we're good here. So we're just going to take a little bit more. Oh, right here. Because it's all the way around up here, so. Right, we're good to right there. That's what we got left to take off. Which should move it, bam, over. Well, actually, it won't move it over because we're already there. But we can take a 1/16 off the ends to make them match up. Alright, let's get to the drill press again. Alright, here we go. Wow, so close I can feel it. Just a teeny bit more, right where that black mark is. How's this holding up? Looks like we got a little bit more life in her. Ta-da! A little persistence pays off. Man, that's almost perfect too. Let's get this thing cleaned off. So now, here's what I was talking about. We'll line up our lines. Yeah, see, we're just a hair shy. All right. And there's our holes. Let me go drill these and I'll be back. All right, let's do this. We're going to be disappointed. We're going to be disappointed together. All right. Looking good. Oh man. Do I get my hopes up or do I get disappointed? Wow, those are pretty. You know, I don't think it's going to take much sanding. Ta-da! Now I don't know if I'm going to leave this lip like that. I guess I could. I mean, it doesn't do anything. Actually, what it'll do is it'll block, you know, anything coming up from going over. I think I should take a little bit off this side, off this front plate. Other than that, perfect. Well, these sides need to be tightened up just a little bit. Whew, all right. Well, I think that's it for this build, or for this build, for this part. We got the arms. I got, these handles are for the table, you know, so you can just push it in and unlock them. And these are for the table going up. So that's the next thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to shave these so they're, I'm gonna have to clamp them down and make them all one. And then we're gonna have to cut this, I'm thinking 4 inches. That way we'll have a 1 inch piece underneath, a 1 inch piece over, and then a 2 inch arm. And the pieces under and over, because they'll be on both sides, will hold it even. So now I'll make it more rigid, more sturdy. But we're getting there. I am dying to make a knife, because this is usable even without the table. I was thinking about taking a break and making a knife real quick. Maybe like a karambit or something. I have a karambit I drew up. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see the karambit I drew up. Well, I drew 2 of them up. Oh, also, someone in the comments told me to open an Etsy store, so that's what I did. The problem with Etsy is you put in like custom knives and a bunch of junk comes up. Like those, 5 a.m. infomercial knives come up. Let's give it a try, I'm willing to try anything. Alright, well, that does it for this one. I'm pretty happy with this build. I know it seems like it's taking a while and stuff. That's why I'm trying to do, like, one big thing I noticed about YouTube videos and tutorials, it's all within 10 minutes, but it doesn't show you what to do. It shows you like this step and this step and this step, but it doesn't show anything in between. So that's why I'm trying to make these to help people build, not just, or hey, look, I can build that. No, I want to know how to build it. That's what I always thought lacked in YouTube tutorials. They just don't show you all the process. Rant over. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share with your friends. Let me know what you think about all this. I might build a little knife in between, I don't know. I'm kind of getting the itch for the knife. Alright, as always, take it easy.